And welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz. We're here in the FT, Tier 1 French light tank. And the reason I'm in a Tier 1 tank again is because in the 5.5 update for World of Tanks Blitz, they will be getting rid of all of the existing Tier 1 tanks, which I do not agree with, as well as rebalancing a lot of the low tiers. And getting rid of a whole load of other tanks, and a lot of the tier 2s are now getting bumped down to tier 1 to replace the gap, and there's a whole bunch of reworking going on that way, but that does mean that vehicles that are loved, such as the FT here, as well as that MS1, as I miss every single shot at him, there you go, but then also it means that the well, as we know, miss all them shots. But what it does also mean is that the oh god, I shouldn't have done this run. Anyway, sorry, I'm eating as well, which also doesn't help with my creation of sentences there. But come on. Yeah, he's dead. Anyway, so all of the existing tier 1s are going away, and that means, unfortunately, the loltraktor will be disappearing from our garages. Bugger. And as I try and figure out exactly what I'm trying to do here. Oh, there we go. So without the loltraktor, lots of us will be very upset, because lots of people do rather love the loltraktor, myself included. And I will be very upset to lose my loltraktor, because it is a very good little tank with its very good 30mm gun. I need to run. We'll also be losing the FT here. Oh, bounced. Hopefully. He's still chasing me there. Run. I'm on very low health. D1, yes, go D1. This Panzer 2, is he going to follow me? Yes, he is. Okay. Aha. He's distracted by the R35 when he should be going for me. Aha. Yes. Yes! Success! Oh god. Yes! Oh my god, that was a very lucky kill. Oh. Good thing we had an autoloader. If we didn't have an autoloader there, that would have been certainly not as good. Anyway, yes, this was a bit of a weird intro. But yeah, so we're going to be losing all of these tier 1s, basically. So I'm just playing in them just to enjoy the fact that they are here. Hopefully we'll be able to keep them, those of us who have them. We'll be able to keep the tanks that are going away. For example, the lots of tanks are being removed from the tech tree in order to make it easier for new players or something. Lots of howitzers are also going. The T-18 is losing its howitzer. Something's happening to the Panzer II, which I'm certainly not very happy about. They're changing its autoloader somehow, because they say, you know, autoloader's capable of doing lots of damage in a short amount of time, which is confusing to new players probably. But then it's like, yeah, it's an autoloader. That's the idea of it. It's supposed to do a lot of damage in a short amount of time and then have a longer reload. But then, yeah, so the Panzer II is getting changed. Hopefully they don't make it a single shot, because the Panzer II in real life never had a single shotgun. It was always an autoloader. It always had the 2cm Kampfwagen cannon or flak gun in it. I mean, it's the Panzer II. You can't just change the historical properties of a tank because it's confusing to new players. That universal carrier, for example, that's leaving. That's getting removed. It's a shame. Panzer II is going to become the new tier 1, so at least the Panzer II will stay in the game. That was a bounce. Der Hamsi. Yeah, that works. 26, there's that 82, don't have any shots on him. I'm going to do a very bad idea thing and just sort of rush forwards to cover this area so that I can actually get some shots in on someone. Panzer 2, back it up. No? Cruiser? Yeah. Cruiser is probably going to lose its howitzer rather when the update goes live, it's probably going to lose that large howitzer that we all like the cruiser for. Well, one of the cruisers at least. Yeah, there's a good shot. Oh no, that one bounced. Very extreme angle there. Yeah, the Panzer 2. Oh, he hit its track again. Come on. Thankfully someone killed it. Shot into the cruiser. And it's died to the universal carrier, which I think just rammed it. Is this a smart idea for me to be going down here? Probably not. Will I do it anyway? Yes, I will. Maybe. Let's hit that 81. Wirkungsstraffe. It's gone now. Hit the MS-1. Did a bunch of damage though. In this outflanking manoeuvre. Still though, there's that BT-2. Up on the hill. Still with a little bit of HP. Hit the MS-1. Done some damage. That BT, yep. Goodbye to you. Just the BT left. There he is. And there he goes. And there we go, that's why people like the loltraktor, because of its punchy little gun here. And so yeah, not a bad result, first class mastery. Second on the team, only to that Panzer 2. Shame, but oh well, getting all of these ribbons. Yeah, enemy hit, all sorts of stuff, high tier, damage, or destroy even, interesting. Yeah, all of these strange ribbons and things. Let's go in the FT again. Why not? We'll have 2 games of each. So there's a lot of people in tier 1s and tier 2s now, probably because they want to try it all out, because I think the VAE, that's something else that's going. I haven't really looked at what it is that's going, but they're basically doing a Thanos snap and just sort of getting rid of everything. Except it won't be 50% of all of the tanks at low tier, it'll probably be more like 75, like 85% of all the tanks will be gotten rid of. These low tiers, which is, yeah, just a shame. Medium 2, yeah, sure, go ahead. Oh, for God's sakes. Come on, here you go. Mediums are all, always have been just been massive boxy things with very low armour. Which is a good thing for autoloaders. Everyone's now lining up here. We need to do a firing line on anyone that's trying to cross over that. Cross that open area, but there's no one, so let's head forwards like it's World War I. Still no one. Still no one over here. Oh, there we go. Enemy spotted. VE. Let's see advances over that. Oh dear, that's punched us. Done a bit of damage to some of them. Yeah, we bounced a shot. Decent turret on this. Oh no, there's another R35. In fact, probably one of the worst things to happen about this new rebalance is that the R35 is going to become the new French Tier 1. Which is just not a good idea at all. He's down. Ow. R35 shooting at me. Yeah, so that thing is going to become the new French Tier 1 because they thought that was a good idea. But hey, there you go. That's Wargaming and their incredible ideas. Oh, it's a tier 1 game all round. loltraktors, MS1s, and T1s, a lot of T1 Cunninghams in this match. And there's a Renault Ostu on their team. But no R35s for us to have to try and deal with, which is good. Auf geht's! Let's go! Los! None of our team have got autoloaders, so none of those guys have got 20 mils. They've all got 37s or like 30 mil like I have. 45 perhaps for that MS1. We just power forwards in this very strange little tank. Two-man tank, yeah. Oh, someone spotted, loltraktor. Tap the shot, he's got the Beretta. There he goes. Oh! Shot on the flight. Bounced. Missed. All of their team is going over that way, so. See what else we can find. T1 Cunningham. Hit his track. Probably turn myself around and do it this way. That's probably the best idea. Massive old medium one, yeah. Hardly miss that when it's on the move. Ow. There's that loltraktor. There's this one over here. Good day. More than just an MS1. Then I was two. Let's just put some shots into his turret there. Bang. As the MS1 struggles to get my low turret silhouette. That's also loader. The OS2 is not penetrating. Shots into the MS1. The OS2. Oh, it's still there. I thought the OS2 might have relocated. No, there it is. Damage his turret. One more shot. Come on. Ow. Excuse me, T1 coming. We are losing though, 2-3. Ow. Loltraktor. Shot. Hit. That. MS1. Oh, I can shoot over this a little bit. Which I shall, but get surrounded. Let's see if we can't try and set it on fire. Really, we're pretty... Yeah, nothing much I can do. Yeah. It's damaged my engine. Hello, sir. Bounced. This guy's bouncing off me though. Come on, rotate. There you go. Kill off that guy at least. Might be able to kill off the medium. Pretty low health though. Loltraktor's firing. Hit. Here's where I would like to have that Beretta now. Took out his track. Come on. Down he goes. Oh no, the MS1's coming for me. He's the guy that we've been capping. Shooting at a different guy. Which I will happily accept. Just to track him. He's repaired it. Took him out. Loltraktor left. There's three of us now against him, and dude's down. Okay, so bit of a hairy moment there, but we managed to take him out. Got ourselves 4 kills, ace tanker, pretty much seal clubbing. We almost capped that game actually at one point because I was sitting in that cat circle with that other T1 Cunningham. Which, yeah, oh well. Still, yeah, 4 kills, top of the team. Pretty seal clubby, but yeah. Oh, no, a victory in the FT there. Third class mastery. Nothing too much. But yeah. those are the tier 1 tanks that I have and that will be getting, which will be removed, or getting removed in the next update. So yeah, I'll just thank you all for watching and goodbye.